I've arranged to meet up with one of my very good friend, Rara, to go to the one of our favorite, it's a sort of nursery slash garden center, to buy some soil. They do a very good deal on soil there, so, and the soil is generally very good. You've seen me using it for the seeds. So she needs some, I need some. She's a very close friend of mine. We do a lot of craft together. But last year I introduced her to gardening. She's been seeing me setting up the garden, and she wanted to do the same with her garden, and she's been very successful. She had amazing flowers last year despite all the heat. She wants to try some vegetables. She tried a few tomatoes and beans last year, and it was very successful, so she wants to try again. And I've said to her, any spare plants that I might have, hopefully, if I'm successful growing all the seeds, I will give her, and she can have a go at growing them as well. So it's brilliant, because it's someone else that I can take with me on the journey of gardening. Anyway, I thought if it's not too busy and if we're quiet, we might take you along with us. So I thought it might be fun and different. So let's go. I better go and pick her up. Oh my God. 12:30. Right. That's it. I'm getting some for the allotment. Wow. So much choice. I'm going to have so much fun. And we have primrose for £1. Look at all the colours. Oh, I need to get some for the garden. Oh, wow. And this is Rara, my companion in crime when it comes to plants. Look at her trolley. She's a lot more organised than me. A trolley, mess of my trolley. But hey, wow, look at those. Where did you find the dahlias? Look at the dahlias. Oh my God, that's it. That's me. I've got to buy some. Have a look at this. Oh my God, and they all reduced. So yeah, let's go shopping then.
There's a Tahiti sunrise.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
That's like
isn't that
psychedelic
gorgeous?
colours. Massive tubers.
Yeah, I think I might have to grab this one. Yes, thank you. In my trolley.
And I like this one as well.
Oh, that's speckled.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh,
but
it's
they've got
gorgeous.
a 3-pack of speckled over here.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Wow, it's 3 for £4.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go for this.
Yeah.
Look at all the tubers. They're looking good as well.
Massive.
Right, that's going to go in the allotment. Do you need to stop? No, it's fun. Where did you find that purple one over there? That's
Which one?
Gorgeous.
That one
This
in there.
Right, this is finally what we came for. We love it here because it's 4 for £10, but we didn't come for dahlias, did we?
No, exactly.
And instead, we filled our trolleys, both of us, with flowers. But we're finally getting the soil, and it's heavy. God, it's heavy. The trouble with this is heavy trolleys now. Very heavy. Doing our best. Right, so we're now going to fit this in a Fiat Panda's boot. Are you ready, Rara?
No, I'm not ready.
We had a lot of difficulty driving them to the car, especially because of the soil. So between the two of us, that's 8 bags of soil to put in the car, and then a lot of bargain price bulbs. But you're right, put them in the bag. That's a good idea. Anyway, better get going charging the car. We done it. It's in. We managed.
Basket secure.
Definitely. Right, I've dropped off Rara home, and I've got home and I've just unpacked my bag. And yes, I bought quite a few, but most of them were half price, so it was really worth it. And the one that were not half price, they were all between £2 and £4 a pack, and it was just so worth it. Let's go through them and decide which one will go in the garden, which one will go in the allotment. And while I was out, I've received my seeds of pink lavender And also my seed potato, who are the Colin, as you can see, Colin potatoes. So I need to put them next to my purple ones. And I will be planting the pink lavender. We've got quite a few tulips. So we've got some late yellow pomponette. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it between the garden and the allotment. So, oh, look at this. So I'm going to put all the garden in a paper bag. 1, 2, so 5 each. And 5 for the allotments. Pheasant eye daffodils. I'm going to do 2 for the garden and the rest for the allotments. And then we've got some 25 tulips single latte. Lovely colours, absolutely lovely colours. I'm going to separate them. Again, it's going to be a surprise of what colour will be in each. I'm going to put 10 in the garden and the rest for the allotment. Then I've got some Darwin hybrid, beautiful pinkish colours. So again, 25, so I'm going to take 10 for the garden. And the rest for the allotment. And some Darwin yellow. Same thing, I'm going to take 10 for the garden. And the rest for the allotment. We've got some beautiful mixed of yellow and purple. We're going to do the same thing again. The reason I'm putting less in the garden is because I've put quite a few tulips already in the garden. So I can have a few more in the allotment. Nanou narcissus. I'm just going to take 10 of those again for the garden. For the allotment, I bought those big packs of Dahlias because I think it's going to be a lovely display of flowers. These I will share between the garden and the allotment. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, I'll put 10 in the garden and the rest in the allotment. Some beautiful crocuses. I wanted to put a few crocuses in the allotment. Now, I don't know if the mice will get it with all those fields, but I'm going to put a few. All the flowers I'm going to put around, mixed around the lavender and mixed on the edges. This one is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to put this one in the allotment because I think as a cut flower it's going to be quite amazing. And then for the allotment, my first ever onions, and it's a lovely mixed colour, all 3 colours, red normal onions and white onions. Lovely little bulb like that. They said to be planting February, May, so I'm going to keep them for now, but these are the reason why I need my raised bed. That's the reason why I need to get Grinch to start helping me doing a raised bed, definitely. And I've got some shallots, red shallots. Here they are, £2, can't believe it. And again, it's February to May to plant them. So they need to go in. And then I thought those were interesting. Some white strawberries. Didn't know we had such thing as white strawberries. And my last, the one I'm going to plant today in a pot to start until I get the bed. But look, it's an asparagus. They're asparagus plants. Now I have got asparagus seeds, but I just had to buy the plants because it's £3 a pack and they've got 3 plants in there. So it's £1 a plant and I thought it was worth it. And look, they started sprouting. Can you see? So I need to put them in a pot today so they can start growing, and then I'll put them in the bed. Asparagus live for many, many years. So I need to make sure the bed that I place them into, I'm happy where they're going so they can just stay there year after year. But very excited about asparagus. It's one of my favorite veg, so really looking forward to grow them. So yes, planting that today in a pot. And that's it. That's quite a lot. It's going to keep me busy. Hey Suzanne, do you approve? Do you approve on the choice? Look, they're the pom-pom. That's for the allotment. Do you approve of the flowers? Right, I've just planted the lavender seeds. Now I'm going to do the asparagus. So excited about this. Hey. Don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. Oh no. One's broken. God, that's strange. They've got an elastic through this. There. Oh dear. So supposedly there is 3 plants in this. So I'm going to try to separate them without breaking them. One. 2 and 3. Look how strange. He got big roots and then there is some tiny little roots growing. Really, really strange. Let's have a look. How deep am I supposed to put them? The crown of the plant should be placed 6 inches below the ground. I need a deep pot. I'm going to be using those pots because they have to be quite deep. We should be able to put them in the ground as soon as possible. They actually don't need to be covered by what I can read. It says plant as early as possible in spring, preferably in a well-drained soil, in a sunny location. And the crown of the plant should be placed 6 inches below the ground. Spread out the root. Fill in only 2 inches of soil, leaving a slight depression and water thoroughly. And as the plant grows, you add more soil to the depression. Right. For now, I'm just going to put them in the ground because I don't want them in a plastic bag. Put them in pots. And the minute I can do their bed, I can get their bed going, I'll plant them in. Right. Right. It's very strange. It looks like it's going that way. But it was in the bag like this. I'm gonna plant it like this. sure it's right. That's one. There, all three of them. I'm going to put them into the greenhouse outside and leave them there. I'll make sure I've got a raised bed for them and they'll go in a raised bed. That's what I'm going to do. Might be completely wrong in what I'm doing, but I don't think it's a good idea to be leaving those plants in the plastic. Not happy with that. So I'm happier they're in the ground like this. I think that's the plan. There, here we go. 2 little potatoes and extra pink lavender in those 4 pots. Hey you two, you're watching me doing the garden. Are you having fun? Hello you two. We've got them boys today watching me planting, aren't you? Hey, you gorgeous boys. Yeah. Isn't it the most beautiful day? Sunshine, beautiful sky, really lovely. What I'm going to do is do very much what I've done at home, which is take them out of the bag and plant them. I know which ones are the tulips, which one are the daffodils. I was hoping that by now I'd have a lovely bed that I could have started my flowers, but for now I'm going to mainly place them around the allotment. So between again the lavender and carry on towards where the pond, where the peach tree is, where around that area past the peach tree I will probably have the pond. So finish them around that area. I'm also going to put a few crocuses here, there and everywhere. I'll probably put some among the fruit bushes because it'll be lovely to have crocuses under the fruit bushes, definitely. Put them all randomly in the bag. I like to have the surprise of the colours. They might be reducible, but they are all really healthy. So far I've had 3 that were soft. I know I'm taking a risk and I know I'm being very late planting them, but I still think it was worth the sell. Look, nice and healthy. Sorry if I offend everybody by mixing all the colours. It's something I do. Maybe later on I'll change, but I've always done it this way. I like the randomness. Look at those. They are so healthy. They're growing well. They are desperate to grow. I think I might start with the crocuses. let's go. I love planting bulbs. They're just so easy. I've planted all the bulbs. I'm not buying any more for now. That wind just, absolutely freezing. So I'm going to go home and yes, that's a good job done for today. Finally, all the bulbs are planted, garden and allotment. Anyway, I'm sure I'll see you soon. Bye.